Hi guys, welcome back. So, bit of a test to see whether what I've done works. It's difficult to know. Yeah, there's certainly a problem with the server and or my client, and I'm not sure how to fix it at the moment. But it needs fixing. So see if we can survive without getting kicked now is the question. We weren't even near here when we logged out, were we? Or were we? Were we over there? Okay. We know where I am. That's one thing, I suppose. We'll see how this pans out. Hopefully it'll work this time. No door working. No. Okay. Just that garage door is a fake garage door. Oh. Okay. So why wouldn't it let me close from in here? Okay, was it just catching up? Okay. That I can live with. So this is more a test to see whether my machine handles it and whether the zombies are spawning. Oh, well, that's sorted. Yes, you can see me, I know. Ah, I know where I am now. So it just put me outside of the complex, didn't it? Okay, that's doable. Good evening. How are you? Alright, can I eat my potato in peace now, zombies? The map is built where I want it. The problem now is there's issues with people getting kicked, myself included, due to zombies. Some players are having no problems at all. Other players are having issues. So I'm trying to work out a solution. I need to make the map harder, but at the moment everything I do with zombies is just causing lag issues, and it shouldn't. We've got good hardware. And we've all got good ping, so it's generally just trying to work things out. It's testing, lots and lots of testing, and knowing that I might get kicked at any moment, but I need to solve it. And we will solve it. Everything's solvable. What might happen is I might put a mod on to upgrade the zombies we've got rather than increasing their numbers. Because that might be a more sensible way of doing it. Make them see further, that sort of stuff. Make them hit harder. But I might have solved the problem, I'm not sure. I might have worked out what the issue is. We'll see. If it doesn't kick me, then we're potentially onto a winner. And then we can go from there. Thanks, Nerg. I think I might have solved the problem. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I think I might have worked out what the issue is. I'm just seeing whether I get kicked. If I don't get kicked, then I've got something to work from. And it's a problem I didn't think was a problem until I suddenly looked at some of the files. But I need to see whether it works yet before I report back. And I might have a solution. Zombies are obviously working. Not hardcore mode, but I might have a solution to it. We'll see. And it's not a bad solution either, if it works. But I'll explain to the community. I just need to play for an hour and not get kicked, and then we'll know. I'll know what to do to go forward to solve it. Yeah, there are little issues with them like that at the moment. But I might have thought of a better way of solving it, so bear with me. I need to test for the next hour or so and see if I get kicked. And if I don't get kicked, we're probably on to a winner. You still got your cave? Yeah, I haven't had to wipe. So it's somewhere there. Just at the moment, I got killed. Due to severe lag, I got killed. But it's my own fault, I think. I'm trying to make the zombie harder. Yeah, you shouldn't get any kicks now because I've reverted it back to original zombies. We're going to solve it a different way, how hard it is. But I need to make sure, first of all, I don't obviously get kicked. You're going to get harder zombies. Thanks, mate. You are going to certainly get harder zombies. It's going to happen. And I know how to do it in a different way. But as I said, I'll test for the next hour or so, make sure I don't get kicked, run around a bit, and then when I finish streaming tonight, I'll explain what the situation is and what my potential solution is, and see what the other players think. Because I'm not the only player that streams. No, we're not going to W. It's not going to happen. That's not the solution. I've got a better solution than that. So you don't need to worry. No W. No, there won't be a W. Everything's fine on that count. There will be no wipes. Is that what you wanted to hear? I have a better solution than that. You'll like the solution. Wow. You'll understand the solution. And it will work really well. But it's dependent on me not getting kicked to start with. The kit will solve our problems without having to wipe. Or my solution will solve our problems without having to wipe. So you don't need to worry about the W word. That's probably needed if I make it home. I have a use for that. Really good use for that. And no wiping needed for it, which is even better. So you don't need to worry, mate. And at the moment it's looking reasonably more stable. It's a good solution as well. I realised that would save me having to fish, but I also sort of realised that yeah, chicken breast doesn't really give you enough. one more piece of rag. That's all that's needed. And then we're good to go. Yeah, I know you're there, Mr. Cockerel. Come to me. Come on. What the hell is that doing there? I took them out of spawn. Gonna bloody rain. For sure. Aha! That's got more storage, but that can't be ripped up, and we need the rag more. Thank you, Mr. Game. Dump, dump, hand wrappings. One of my favourite houses to live in on a modded server. Right, we need to find the sea, because we need to do some fishing. Charcoal. That would solve a lot of my issues. I love it. Nurg, no wipe. No wipe. There will not be a wipe. I've got a solution that doesn't involve wiping. There is no wipe coming. I 100% guarantee you there is no wipe to solve this problem. There will be another mod. There will be one more mod, but no wipe. But I need to not crash first, so I know that I can then solve it. Well, that was a bit shit, wasn't it? Took the bloody bait, didn't give me a fish. But I need to not crash at all this evening. And then the problem's solved. Are we getting hoverboards or drones? No, that's not how we're going to solve this. Remember, harder, not easier. Don't you dare do it to me again, game, or we'll be having words. Thank you. It was worth a shot, mate. I'll give you that. If you don't ask, you don't get, do you? I mean, sometimes you ask and you don't get as well. We'll throw that one away. We'll keep those two. Swing that way. Everything's needed. How surprising. Put that in my hand. Yeah, keep that in my hand. It might work. Gonna work. This is good though. There's lots of stuff happening on the screen and I've not crashed yet. This is a good sign. Yeah, that didn't work. Too far to run. But hey, nice idea. Right, let's go and just shut to that door. Open that one. Go get some wood. In we go before it gets wet. Where were we? There we go. You see, never trust an elf. Evil, bloody things. Bloody damp again. Too long. Oh, you see? My lucky ears. Right, we'll wait for this horrible weather to settle. And then we'll solve the problem here. The problem might be solvable now. Goblins are fully trustworthy. It's elves you've got to watch for. 1,000 years we've been at war with the elves for. Now, stay dry. You beauty. Excellent. Now, need a little bush. I'll do. Excellent. Right then. Break that down. Excellent. No. Where's Mr. Trader? That way, and home is that way. Home is where the heart is. Let's go home. Probably get home and find I've been robbed. The fact that it hasn't kicked me in the rain, and it hasn't kicked me since my little update, means that my solution should work. No. Let's go home without bumping into a wolf. Another hour without being kicked would be excellent. Then I can research the solution and let everybody know the bad news. It's good news. Because the solution is a really easy one to put in place. A fair amount of work that I need to do, and I can't do it till Thursday. But the server only needs to be offline for probably half an hour while we add the update in. Now it stops raining. Oh, it's still raining a little bit. is an elegant solution. It's a solution that will cause problems for all of us. No hoverboards, but nice try. It's at the moment it's really good. I've got no problems at all. And the solution that I've got will solve how hard it is. Shouldn't affect server performance. So it will mean that everyone should be fine. And when I looked through the logs, it wasn't just me having connection issues. So no, your issues are none. You've got, for whatever reason, connecting to a London server, you've got no issues at all. Of the one person that's playing on a regular basis that's furthest away, you've got the least issues. The ones of us that are closer seem to be having... Sometimes we'll connect and get 20 minutes, sometimes we'll get an hour, sometimes we'll connect, disconnect, disconnect in the space of 10 minutes and then things settle down. And I think my problem was, number one, the size of the map doesn't work with having more zombies and more animals. So I'd massively up the amount of animals on the server. So what I've done is I've reduced the amount of animals, and then I'm going to use a mod to make the zombies that we've got harder. I think. And I think that's the solution. Less animal spawns means there's less lag issues on the server. Same zombie spawns, but make the zombies higher. Hi Dubs, yellow mate, how are you? Welcome. Been a while. How are things in Dubs land? I had a nasty incident, so I'm running home. Nasty incident. So hopefully home is still here. Because I've got nowhere close to building a home yet. Flag is still there. Not necessarily in the way that you're thinking. I come back to not exactly the height of luxury, but we've got some gear, I suppose. So, what did we drop off last time that we didn't need? Yeah, we needed it all, and we took everything out with us, and we died. Okay. So we're sort of, I needed that with me. I needed that. Ah, that's why I needed that and that. Okay, that makes sense. That makes this all is starting to make sense now. I was thinking correctly. Okay, I need to break that down. Take that off. And then break that down. I'm watching some GZW the last week. It looks really damn good. I know. I can't wait for it to go into early access. Massively looking forward to it. That Goblin luxury, I know at the moment that's all I've got, mate. It's the best I can do. Now, if we had a conventional fence to start with, we could give myself a little bit of security. And if we put it about there, there's methods in my madness here. See, that is a problem because Mr. Nerg will see that as a raiding entrance. And how far will this go up without a problem? Probably to there, but we don't want to go to there. It needs to be about here. There's going to be 1, 2, arguably 3 across, unless we come back to here. And that's going to give us that space there to live in. Okay, that's doable. No, I didn't want that there. Wanted it there, didn't I? Or do I do what? That could do with it being a door on the back, but we don't need that there. So we could use that in a different way. Bad Goblin. Bad Goblin. Put one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. One there. Do one there. We could build a wall of logs. And then with a platform I could fish over the top. Okay. Something for the future. Right, that needs to come out with me. We need to go and get ourselves geared up, don't we? That needs to stay behind. That's going to be... That certainly has to stay behind. That's for sale. That can stay behind. That can stay behind. Yeah, I don't really care about shit like that. That could do with staying behind, but hey-ho. Do I have any spur? No. Okay. Could do with leaving the fishing kit behind, but if we put smock those on, drop that off, and that off. We don't really need. Oh, nothing there. That can go there. We don't really need them. That can go there. We've got a full mag on that one. 16 rounds on this server is a full mag. Use that to start with, then that. That's going to get me a little bit of money. Okay, Nurg. Okay. Because we need a map. If we can do this without a rucksack, that's even better. Because that rucksack is shite when it comes to survival. Don't need the pistol holster. Do we keeping that? Get rid of that, that's not important. That's damage, that can be binned. Bring some of those with me because I'm going to need some meds. 2 ammo I don't overly care about. Not in big boxes of it. That's keepable. So's that. There. What else can we get rid of? 308. Give me another 308. No, that can go with me because I can stick that in a weapon. 45 ACP is not important. That brings down one of them. Brings down one of them. Grenade is not massively important. Brings that down. Take that across and that across. How's that looking? There we go. Right then. Mag off. Right, trader. Over there. Right. I'll catch cold unless I'm careful. So we'll fight the cold now. And push for trader via Police Academy. Dubs, if you're still there, what we'll do is when Grey Zone drops, I'll set up unless you're doing it as well, I'm guessing, I'll set up a separate Discord probably that's for Grey Zone people, and we'll see if we can all get together that are going to play it and join the same faction. So at least that way, when we get a chance to game together, we can all game in the same faction. I'll probably play a lot of Grey Zone solo, but it would be nice to be in the same faction as my friends. I'm still going to play DayZ, obviously. It's me we're talking about, but I see Grey Zone being the other game that will complement DayZ. I'm also sort of evaluating it with the view to it being used at work, whether it can be utilised for some work-based stuff. I haven't got you with... No, I haven't. Okay, good. Enhanced mode on. So this is all nice and stable at the moment, which is nice. But I suppose we'll really see how stable it is when I run into the police academy. Oh, for a map. Must be reasonably close to Police Academy. Yeah, here we go. Right, see how stable it is now. This will be a good tester. Don't need fucking 9 milli. Need a replacement jacket if we can get one. .556 we always need. Hope you don't kill a noob. Laugh out loud. Food coma last night. Food comas are good. I'm a noob. I'm playing with some settings just to see if the server's more stable. And if it is, I'm going to try and solve how hard it is via a different method. Leaving stream. Okay, mate. I get that. You're like, oh. DayZ. I do it all the time. You watch someone for 2 minutes and you're like, I want to play. Fucking table lamp. There we go. It's better. Okay, so this is looking more stable, which is excellent. Now, can we survive trader? That's the important question. Can we survive trader? 4 of us on the server. It's nice. So guys, I'll be streaming for about another half an hour-ish, because I'm only really testing tonight while I work out a solution, and I have another long day tomorrow. It's a Wednesday, so I have a 7:30 start, and I won't be home until 10 o'clock at night. What did I miss? Not a lot, Mike, not a lot. I haven't crashed, which is good news. You asked about the ammo situation. I'll explain more in... I'll message you once I'm off stream. With my thinking on it, but in basic terms, by having having a stock amount of zombies but making them harder using a mod should mean we know we know that you can dodge the zombies now. So if we just make it that if they react to you, they're harder to kill, then it means that players are going to have to be a bit more tactical when they're looting. And then what I will do then is increase... I'll take off the silly shit that's on airdrops and just have zombies on airdrops, because they'll be hard enough on their own. But I'll add ammo to airdrops. So for people that risk an airdrop and actually get in there, the reward will outweigh the cost. You know, if you think you've got 50 zombies on an airdrop, but there's at least 100 rounds of 5.56, that makes it worthwhile. And it means that for the ones of us that can be stealthy, we'll be okay. But when you have a problem, you'll really have a problem. I've got an idea of which mod we can use, and it's very, very adaptable. There's lots of options that we can use to get the zombies where we need them to be. I think this is a think at the moment. I think the problem I have with the server, or the problems that people have been having with the server, is because I increase the amount of animal spawns. The game isn't very big, and it was rendering every animal on every spot with players spaced out probably all over the map. At the same time, it was rendering in all loads of zombies, and that was just causing spikes and crashes. So I think we have to accept the fact that the amount of zombies that are on the server is the amount there's meant to be. So let's tweak them in a different way to make them harder. That's my thinking. And you know, I've run now for an hour 15 with no crashes, no lag, no little spikes, and I've run into places where before I've died as soon as I've gone in there, or I've been kicked, sorry. So I think we can solve it. Would be nice to have a little rucksack, wouldn't it? And I'm not going to stream for long tonight. I reckon if I can get another half an hour done without any major issues, I'd be happy. And then I'll go off and research a different solution to deal with on Thursday. Tomorrow's my long day at work. I do a 7:30 in the morning till 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. There we go. That's what I wanted. Shit. That was not what I meant to do. Don't fall in there. Yeah. All the good stuff's inside there. So we don't really need that. That we do. That's probably needed. I love that asset. Very armoured too. Ladder going up it as well. You could have built a base up there. No, you could have built a platform up there. About there. I'll give you ideas. You'll be like, can you help me move my flag? No. Not to the top of one of them things. Well, that's better condition than mine, isn't it? Now that. There's a belt. We'll take that. British DPM, isn't it? Got to wear it. That's the same camouflage that I wore when I was a soldier. And we didn't call it a boonie hat. We referred to that as a jungle hat. I actually issue them now in MTP, which is what you think of as multicam. Just the British version of multicam. Bad base design, that. This feels looted recently. We will need them, but not yet. Needed. Bugger. Make my life so much easier. Actually, though, that solves 50% of the problem. I hate the fucking sound they put on that. Far more stable for me now. That's damaged. Mine is damaged. Stay with my jungly hat. Bastard. I thought that was a fucking Bigfoot stood there looking at me. Let's take cover. Let's get rid of my Mark III, wherever that fucking marker is. That was annoying me. There we go. That's fine. Oh, it's fucking raining. Yeah, this is so much more stable than it was. So, solve it a different way. guys, we're going to take cover under here, and I'm going to log. I'll be back on Thursday when we shall continue. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Remember, if you've got a goblin in your sights, miss.